Welcome back, everybody, to another video by Sander for the YouTube channel. Sander over. Yeah, today we're doing the deck that has been rising out of nowhere. It's just suddenly there. It's a burn deck. It's Boros. It's haste. It's destruction. It's +1/+1 counters here and there and exile stuff, and it just came out of nowhere. And yeah. I mean, people are adapting already, so that's good. But this deck is like 25% of the meta or something right now. It's just insane. But before we get into the deck, I have to, do the announcements. So once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will give away a standard booster box of the most current set. So right now, that is New Capenna. Don't forget, you also need to subscribe to the Facebook page that is in the link below, so that you can, so that I can contact you should you win. There's nothing else about that Facebook page. I just need some kind of a way to be able to contact you. Yeah. So this deck. I've seen a lot of people play it. I've seen a lot of people have little variances in it, as do I have a variance in it. I have the Savior of Allenbrock in it, just one, simply because it has an exile effect. And it's sort of a Brutal Cathar, but then different. And it's a mythic, I know, and it's a 3-drop at that too. And but yeah. You need to remove creatures from the battlefield in order to get through. So sometimes the opponent has 1 or 2 creatures, and you need to get rid of them because they're in the way. Now, of course, this has trample and haste, and the day-night cycle. There's a lot of counters coming at being put on this creature. Or any creature you want, by the way. Thundering Raiju, exactly the same thing. It's a powerhouse. Once it starts attacking and putting those counters on creatures, it's insane. However, this deck doesn't have its flaws, of course, because like every other, deck has its flaws. Spells that get countered and bounce spells. So especially blue. Is very powerful against this. Green is mostly too slow, and you can use the small removal spells to get rid of some creatures and just keep attacking. And yeah, this card is just insane too, with the doing 1 damage, and then the second verse is that you put a creature or a +1/+1 counter on the next creature spell that's being cast, and then the third part of the saga, then you get a 2/2, and it has, if a creature is dealt damage that would die, it would be exiled, which is actually pretty good. That gets rid of a lot of creatures with all the graveyard stuff going on. So yeah, this is the deck. So let's go and find a game to play. Alright, let's see what kind of matchup we can find. Oh, that's pretty quick. Sometimes it takes very long, or it's like 30 seconds, and it gives you, I think, any kind of opponent. But yeah, we'll keep. And we'll play this, and we'll do it. There you go. Have funsies. That's always the part of this game. Have fun. That's the only thing you can do. Alright. Start hitting them hard. More damage. Into. Now, let's see what they play, because they have this out, which has a lot of removal colors, so yeah, could be anything. Let's see if there's your stick. No. a 9. I'm curious on what they're going to do. Are they going to bounce something? No, they actually have the Cobra. They're looking at the Saga. Now they got 2 mana. 1 Swampy, I think. Yeah, it's black, right? And a Prosperous Innkeeper. And a treasure. Okay. So, yeah, let's just remove stuff from the battlefield. And, we're going to force them to block. If they take the Luminarch Aspirant, Luminarch Aspirant, then it's fine by me. I mean, they're down to down to 9, and then they're down to 1. No, they're not taking the trade. So they either have a sweeper. Maybe. No, they have another Cobra. But float the mana. Yeah. Okay. But now they're just dead. You know. Yeah. And that was that. That was a quick match. So the according to the meta, this deck sort of is like 58% win rate or something. It's pretty high, and it's a quick deck. There's no dragging it out. Wait, I should move myself to the other side. You guys don't like this, do you? There you go. Again, no white mana. I have to mulligan. Damn. Alright, keep 6. And we're gonna put the are we though? Yeah. Unfortunate. There we go. Let's see. We're gonna put a stop at the end. We're gonna use the play with fire to see what they or what we can find. Describe. Thundering Raiju. Yeah. Okay. We'll keep 2, 3, 4. I should be able to draw into something, right? Luminarch Aspirant. Do you think they have one of their Brutal Cathar as well? Probably. I mean, if you have white in your deck, you have a Brutal Cathar, right? Wedding announcement. Okay. Real nice. Hit him hard. Down to 7. It's too bad we can't switch night and day, huh? But I do have trample. Another Brutal Cathar. Okay. The Luminarch. Let's see if they'll block with 3 of them. Okay. I need one more land. They're in like burn range. I need something to get rid of the Thundering, or do something with the Thundering Raiju. There's the land. There we go. That's what I wanted. And now, but not with this one. Let's put a counter on that. That's 3. They have to block. Something will die. Two damage will get through. Do you want that? Are you sure? Hold on. Huh. Yeah, that one's gonna go first. So... let's see if we can get through. We need to somehow punch through. With their mana screwed, as well as we are too, but that's fine by me. Ooh. Could power up the den. Could also cast the Raiju for 1 turn. Yeah. You need to block both or you're dead. They need to remove the 5/5. I just made lethal, I think, because I could have used the Brutal Cathar as well. But this is not going to save you. I'm sorry, because I'm going to power up the den. There you go. I missed lethal in the last turn. Yeah, I should have used the Brutal Cathar to attack with 2 more damage, and although they would have gotten back their Luminarch Aspirant, and I probably would not have gotten enough damage through, right? Oh, it doesn't matter. Victory. Mirror match, mirror match. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Yeah, there's quite some mirror matches in this part of the ranked area. And you can't win them. You can't always win them. It's just, you have to have the right cards, removal, damage. The opponent goes first. Okay, so we got... well, let's see. Oh, yep. Mirror match. Yeah, let's get this cooking. Mirror match. Mirror, mirror on the wall. No, it's not a mirror match, actually. This is going to get interesting. Let's see if they have any removal. I mean, this is an ob deck. Remove. Down to 11. Next turn, you're gonna take 7. if you don't do anything about it. We are so... this is another match that we're mana screwed. Interesting. Are you gonna sack it? Yep. That's better. Yeah, let's play on that. And then... let's see if we can get through. Trait. Down to 3. You're in range of my Roil Eruption. I'm gonna sack the token now. Yep. I hate to break it to you, pal. Let's see if this gets through. Well, you're dead. And that's that. No up Nixilis, because that would have been a different game. Now I don't know if you guys want to see mirror matches on this deck, but they're not that interesting. But this deck is so quick, man. It's so quick, unbelievable. It can be very quick if your draw is like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like Hopeful Initiate, and then Vampiric Adversary, and then attack, and yeah, okay. Well, this hand is not the best hand, but it'll do. Hopeful Initiate. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't. They're probably not going to block. I mean, I would. They need that little +1/+1 counter for every enchantment they cast. So they're going to put probably the Might. No, it's the Naturalist. Okay. I have the Naturalist. Well, we're going to have to remove the Naturalist, of course. They might grow this to a little bit, you know, too big for me to handle, but do they have another? Yeah, they do. They have a doggy. Okay. Evenly distributed. Are they going to attack? They are not attacking. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do... take this one out. And we're going to use this and that. Oh, and this too, by the way. Okay. Down to 9. Thundering Raiju is coming down. The other thing is, if they don't attack... We're going to take that back, you know that, right? They're actually blocking it with 2, huh? Let's see what you do. Okay. What are you going to grow? Put it on the naturalist. Yeah. Well, no. Kind of worrisome to see them moving around that, you know, that counter. Like, where are we going to put it? Enchantment deck is one of the decks that I cannot really do anything with. But what we now can do is remove 2 counters. Do we actually take out... Well, let's take this one out. Take that one. And then... Kind of depends on what's going to happen now. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to block. Ooh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're dead. Or not quite. No, they're dead. Whew. For a second there, I thought I'd lost that match. Huh. The enchantment deck can get out of hand so quickly. So quickly. Whew. They flipped the nighttime again today. That was just... They shouldn't have done that. But, yeah. I could have used another Brutal Cathar, but this worked just fine. So, yeah, so getting to 1,000 subscribers, that would be awesome. You know, if you're seeing this video and you're like, oh, well, you know, this poor guy's just starting off. Well, I'm not starting off, but I'm doing this for fun. You know, I'm doing this not to you know, I'm not a professional, nowhere near. Let's just get that out of the way. So, I actually want to play this on one so that we can get this cooking. And then scry for a land if we're not getting one. Yeah, we're not getting one. All attack. I'm gonna use the play with fire probably to. Oh, there you go. There's a land. Now the question is, are they going to counter this? No. 3 times. Down to 12. We're gonna have to hurry up. Now they do have something. Oh! Okay, they had enough. Can happen, you know. Yep. So, I'm curious on what kind of decks you guys are playing. Are you playing the meta? Are you playing Yank? Are you playing a 5-colored Kamigawa, you know, Saga deck? Or I'm curious. I'm really. Oh, I got to go first. 1, 2, 3. That is a nice curve, everybody. And I do like my curves. Pun intended. If the opponent wants to play Trippy Train. Trippy Train, Trippy Train, Trippy Train, Trippy Train, Trippy Train. Okay, I shouldn't sing, right? No. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. This lighting, by the way, is not very flattering for me. I'm getting old, people. I'm getting old. And I have a cold. That rhymes. I'm old and I have a cold. Come on, Trippy Train. Do you have a slow phone? Or do you have a slow computer? Or are you just here hoping that somebody will scoop and you'll rank up like that? Well, that's not going to happen. I'm not quitting. Any free win is a win, huh? So if I would just wait it out. And I'm probably not going to include this in the video. Dum, 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 dum. I've also, the Kamigawa set, I think is a really good set, and so is the new Kapana. Actually, I think that also the Innistrad sets were good. I mean, let's be honest, they were, you know, pretty good. We're gonna have a target. We're gonna have a Brutal Cathar target in the next turn. Here it is. But do I want to? I don't have to. Not this turn. Not yet. Let's put it here. $11 damage. Let's see if they put out a Runeforge champion. No. Generous visitor. Yeah, put it on the Runa put a Runa sustenance on it. You can have 4 life back. I'm just gonna take it away. And I'm gonna blow one at your face. And then we're gonna attack. down to 4. Now, unless you got a big sweeper. Or any way to... Oh, you got red too. Okay, so you got that one. And this is unfortunately probably... Or I don't think it's going to save you. Yeah, you're going to throw that one. But... So if I now put this on... you... I mean, they have to block. Yeah, but that's not gonna save you. That's not gonna save you either. Exacxies. Now I could have also not. Here, let me show you. If I... So they had these two out, right? If I hadn't attacked with my Brutal Cathar, which was a 3/3, but they blocked it with this one, they would have blocked this one. Then they would have died. And they would have died anyway. They could have blocked these two with the other two, so that still I would only get 3 damage through, so they would still have 1 life, and then get 2 from the naturalist. Yeah, no, I had to attack with all. Yep. Exacxies. Well, here we are at the post-game wrap-up. I had a couple of more games, but apparently I wasn't recording. So, but it was going pretty well, actually. This deck is really good. It's really quick. It's really good. I made a change. As you can see, I removed the card and put in a land. I removed the Allenbrock. Let me see if I can find it. Allenbrock, wasn't it? Savior of Allenbrock has been removed. Why? I haven't played it once. It's too slow. There, at the 3 mana curve, there's either removal, which Allenbach is also, but it still needs to attack first, and it doesn't have haste, so it needs an extra turn for that. So I removed it and I put in another land. And why? Well, I had a couple of games where I was just mana screwed, and apparently in best of 1, the amount of lands is kind of a thing. It's like you need 26 or 27 lands in order to hit your land drop in the first like 4 to 5 turns, and that's all you need. You need 5 land. That's it, pretty much. Because, well, to power up the den, you need 4 mana, and this one to become a creature, and Thundering Raiju in combination with Play with Fire or a Kumano, Hopeful Initiate. That's it. You just don't really need more than 5 mana. Yeah, and Brutal Cathar really has to carry it. You know, the removal for the creatures that are bigger than Play with Fire or a Roil Eruption can take care of. And yeah, you need to make sure that you know, when you play Brutal Cathar, that they don't immediately remove it again, because that can happen a lot too. But would I change anything else to the deck? No, not really. There are some couple of haste creatures like the Goblin, which might be good with the here, the Fireblade Charger. That's the one. Fireblade Charger is a card that could fit in this deck. Here, let me put this back. Why are we doing so weird? Come on. Come on. Okay, hold on. Switch. That, like that. Nope. I don't know. Anyway, Fire Blade Charger would fit in this deck. It would. I keep finicking around with it because somehow it just moved this to the top. Which, wait, oh, because it's a goblin. That's why. Check. All right. It will work, but it would have to be instead of like a hopeful initiated, and then you have to grow it with a Thundering Raiju and with the Kumano, or Sunrise Cavalier when it switches from day to night. Those are all options, but that's the deck, and I would definitely have to say that this deck is really good at this time, and it's hard to beat when you don't have small removal spells. You gotta burn out the burn decks before they can recuperate, because if they have to, get their creatures from the top of their deck because they have no cards in their hand, that's the moment where you have them. Keep that in mind when you play this deck. If you play out your hand, be sure to be able to kill the opponent that turn or the next. If you're lucky, you'll draw another haste creature in the next turn and when they remove it all. But yeah, this is it. So, comments, whatever, leave it in the comments down there. Let me know. Don't forget about the 1,000 subscribers to my channel. And I will catch you guys on the next one. And have a great weekend. See you next time.